Hello there and welcome back to Production Line Scenario 2, or the second scenario, depending on how we look at it. A quick little rundown on what's been going on so far. We've taken a fair few loans, unfortunately, but we're in the green. We're making money. That's, you know, on the top side of things. Over here we have our, I suppose we should start here. This is where our first production line starts. It goes from here all the way through here and get sold off over here. This is what I like to call the tier 1 production line, which has no specializations. All you do is just double up what you want in order to have a decent throughput. This makes, as we figured out on the last one, I think it was about 3.5 to 4 cars an hour. This one over here makes about 10 cars an hour, because the ratios here are for 6.5 minutes, so it's a little less than 10 cars. Fair enough. And gets sold off over here. This is our tier 2. I'm not sure if there's any community approved definition of the different production lines, but that's how I look at it, at least. And this down here will be our tier 3. And I just spotted a mistake there. There we go. Where we have all sorts of specializations and singular units working on one problem. Rather than master of all or master of none kind of scheme going on. Now what's happening here is we're looking at productions along the lines of 2.5 minutes is what we're aiming for. With the body shell, it's 3 minutes, which means we doubled it up, so that's too long for the car to stay in one of them, so we doubled it up with 2 in order to have a higher throughput. The scenario here is to produce 3,000 cars within 10 days, and we're at day 1, hour 8. So we've spent the day in 8 hours, which is 32 hours. So yeah, that is the plan as of now, and we're powering through this as if you wouldn't believe. Now this one takes 2 minutes, and I think we'll just incorporate both of these into this one. Took how much was it? 2 minutes exactly. Alright, so one of these with no line or queuing space will be just fine. No dedicated queuing line. Obviously there's some line to queue in, but that's just to get to the actual thing. We've already fit the chassis. We're at the body, so we minimize that one. And then we look at the trunk. That takes 2 minutes 15 seconds, which is also fine. We're just gonna smack that in there. The bumpers, however, takes longer, 4 minutes 42 seconds. Now we can specialize more in those in order to get it down to 2 minutes 12 and 2 minutes 30. And I think we're gonna wait for that to happen, plainly and simply. Which means we'll go up here. Ooh, that takes a long time. Same with the arches. How long does the arches take? It takes 4 minutes to begin with. So 2 of these would be fine. We still hit our goal, and we could do... Well, we'd have to do 3 of the bumpers, so I think we're going to prioritize researching the bumpers. Add to queue. And then we're going to move that to the top, because we also want the high pressure paint nozzles, which is going to help us out with painting faster, which is nice. Bump that up to the top. The bumpers are at the top as well. Now I'm guessing, and I don't believe I remember this, but I'm guessing these are fairly straightforward to make. 2 minutes 30 with the yeah, no, never mind. So we're going to leave a little bit of space, and then we're going to continue on with the production line. I'm thinking about yay much space. As 4 spaces, that should be ample space, but you never know. I don't remember the sizes of these things. Moving on to fit arches, and we're just going to throw down 2 of these, because even though it would be useful having the specialization, we're not going to really need it to hit our production goal, and that's what it's all about. Alright, we cannot actually continue that one on just yet. Like so. And that would bring that down to 2 minutes 3 seconds. Fit vents 2 minutes 7 seconds, so one will be more than plenty of that. And we're gonna hit the conveyors, connect them up over here like so, and these things also require a little bit of conveyor connection. We're gonna speed things up in order to get that research done. Now the current thinking here is that once we finish this one up, we have 6 days of production before we finish off the game from zero, and we already got a few cars sold, so we should be able to do this in ample time, unless some crazy crackpot thing were to happen. We're gonna leave the fit bumpers open because we need to you know, fit those. And we've fit that, so we are onto the roof, which takes 4.5 minutes. If we divide that up by 2, we get 2 minutes 15 seconds, which is our target. The last one took 2 minutes 7 seconds, so here we'll probably have a little bit of a queuing happen, but not much, so that's going to be fine. You also get notice down here. We talked about this in the last one. You get notice down here as technology gets more common. Now I'm a little opposed to putting it here because we kind of want to utilize the space we got available to us, and I think we will at least do a little bit better. Roof, there we go. That's not going to work. Where is the cars going to go down? That's a good question. So we'll move these up a little. The roof. See, we're not gonna. We can put them this way though. That will do. Now we'll connect these ones up like so. There we are. This is also going to need some resources. And I think we're going to make a shortcut across here. Now I know that the resource conveyors are kind of expensive. 1,800 a pop. So is the regular conveyors, but you kind of sort of need them in order to get your stuff moving. So, you know, it's a cost you have to stomach. Now that was the roof. Onto the doors. We've specialized in that. So that we can make the door panels. We'll put that right about. How long did the roof take? 4.5 minutes. So there's gonna be a little bit of queuing, but they have ample space here, so that should be fine. Upgrade all. Fit door panels. Fit windows. Fit door panels. What's this? Fit door panels. That's the first one, is it not? Indeed it is. Not sure why it's not saying new. We'll put it there. And windows. And mirrors. Like so. And that was that. We're just waiting for the bumpers here before we close that one down. Now this takes 3 minutes 57 seconds, which means we'll double these ones up. Painting the undercoat. There we are. And we're going to connect all of this up to the conveyor network as well. We'll make a little bit of a queuing system here for the simple reason that these two won't be able to keep up with the production of the one before it. Now anytime this would feel like being done would be awesome, because that is what we're currently researching. Yes, it is. Beautiful. We're going to want to have a quick little look at our car. If we hit this now, as you see, when we first unlock air conditioning, if we click this, we would, you know, not get to, we would not anymore produce budget cars, which is the whole point of the scenario. But now, because this technology has become more common and cars in general have more technology in them and as a whole, adding air conditioning does not increase the price enough for it to become a mid-range car. So we're going to add that one, just to stay in the game, stay competitive, and all that. And right now we're only producing sedans, but we can, once we're done with this production line, we're probably going to start looking into other types of cars, such as a pickup or a sports car, say, as examples. We can might as well just find the which one is it? It's not in here. Fair enough. Body design, that one. There we go. Advanced production. We're gonna add that to the queue, so it's gonna be at the bottom. But at least we've clicked it. Now, moving on. That was the paint undercoat. Now, dry undercoat takes 12 minutes, which means we'll have a fair few of them. In order to get down to 2 minutes, we'll need 6 of them. I would be... Yeah, we're gonna need 6 of them. Plain and simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. As I mentioned earlier, the dryers take forever. Or the paint in general takes quite a long time. There we are, and that's all those connected up. Now, paint finish takes 4 minutes, and dry finish takes 14 minutes. Holy smokes! All right, beautiful. That was the bumpers. So we're gonna, quickly skip back a little. Fit the front bumper takes 2 minutes 12 seconds. Fit the trunk takes 2 minutes 15 seconds. So might as well just smack that on there, and that takes 2 minutes 30 seconds, which is shoot. Well, that is actually the exact ratio we want to go for, so that's supposedly fine, I suppose. This isn't that far, so we're gonna connect that up over this way and there. Not sure which way would be the quicker one, but the game figures that out on its own, so that's nice. Now I'm a little bit skeptical in continuing right now, for the simple reason that last time we did that over on our tier 2 production line up here, we went down under because we started off producing and having a backlog of cars, but seeing how we smacked down all the last parts of it before we were actually done with the or the cars actually caught up to us, that left us with money went into producing things that would be stored on the production lines rather than being sold. Now our cars are starting to catch up to where we are at the moment, so that should be fine. Now the only thing I'm looking into here is dry undercoat takes 12 minutes, and we have 6 of them, so that is 6 or 1 per every other minute, which is fine. That's what we were going for. Now if we were to go with dry finish, or when we go for dry finish I should say, that alone takes 14 minutes, which is 7 of them, which brings us down to about 2 minutes and 1 second. Pop. This takes 4 minutes, so we could put down one of these. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit crazy here. Paint finish, 4 minutes, 15 seconds. We did 2 of them per 2 of these, or 1 of these per 2 of these. No, per 3 of these. assuming we had 3 of these all in all. Yeah, we'll do that. Plain and simple. Fair enough. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one here. And we'll start with our crazy dry finish. Holy smokes, we're almost out of money. Aw, crap. Which means we have to slow down on our production. So right now we are not really keeping up with demand. Or we're keeping up with demand. Oh, I see money. We got money stored. So ramp down the sales premium by 5%. Okay, fair enough. We'll accept another loan. That's fine though. We can stomach the loan. It's not that big a deal. Because we're making more money than the loans cost us. Now we're gonna... What we did here is we... come on. Is we sort of divided up what goes where. So all these 3 will go into this one, and these 3 would go into this one. That would make for 2 minutes 7 seconds, I believe. 7.5 seconds. That's fine. No, I think that worked. You have to put down the conveyors in the correct direction, or drag them out in the right direction. If not, it doesn't work. I think we can get away with connecting it up over there. Now the dry finish. That's 3. That's 4. Oh. That would be 6 and 7, and then it'll come out there. That's fine. Alright, so we'll hook these up, bring them all the way down there, and all the way back this way. That's going to be a fair amount of cars stored on the conveyor system just here. That was 200 grand just gone and gone. Now I kind of want to have the polish done as well. We're 42% through that one. I think we'll just wait and see how, you know, financially we come out of this. Might have to just put the whole production facility on hold. Meaning we won't produce anymore or continue on with the production line until we get more money. There's an actual possibility. Now we're starting to run lower on time as well, because we have already spent 49 hours. There's allotted 240. This is about 1/5. We seem to be making money, so at least financially we should be sound. Good to go. I want to add this one as well, but that's only 2, and I know that they are the same size as these ones. And we could easily add 2, say, here. That would be fine. We could continue on with the powertrain. Now looking at the space here, I think we'll try to wiggle our way down here, as far down here as possible, before we go up and down, up and over here. And probably start off by connecting up here while we research the ability to grab more land, or rent more land. That is at least the current plan of action. Do we want to go? Why not? Alright, I regret my decision. Where's the all too powerful bulldozer? Because we can easily fit the 2 polish things in here. Actually, I don't want to demolish anymore. Where are we? 70% along? Alright, let's just wait for it. Try to figure it out. We have 3 for the 7. Obviously, I knew that. how do I want to do that? We can play around with something else that's the same size. This one, for example. If we put that there. No, it needs to be this way. Yeah. So we'll put one there and one here, more or less. Which means we'll have... And these ones come up this way. Well, no. Hang on. Yeah, that will be fine. Alright, should be. Except this one will only have one to go to. So will that one. The rest will have two, though. The only thing I'm worried about right now, in this, when it comes to this, is it will. No, it can be there, which means we can have it going up again. All right then, never mind. We'll go down and over and up to say there for now. Beautiful. And there it came. We'll put it, say. We cannot put it there. Then the other one wouldn't be able to come down. We need it here. We cannot do that because I already put down these ones. How do you feel now? There you go. Put one there. And one there. Oops. There we are. Right, and then these ones come out here, like so. And then we start fitting the powertrain. 245. Shoot, that's two. Alright, fair enough. Put one there and one up there. And the resource conveyor can just come up that way. Ooh la la. Money is gonna come an issue. What's happening over here? Oh yeah, never mind. Radiator, that's also two. Okay, nice. Like so. Exhaust, Jesus, these are all two. Fair enough. Resource conveyor. Just trying to keep a little eye on my cash there. Close those ones down. Fit the wheels. This one can be broken down, and that's 2 minutes each. That's beautiful. And that needs 2 for a perfect ratio. Alright, fair enough. This should also leave us plenty of space to get up again. 2.5, just over 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Alright. We'll stick hardcore to our planned course of action. There we are. Money is gonna be tight, to say the least. Ah, caramba. I think that means we'll leave it there for today. I'll let the game run for a little in order to hopefully, you know, save up a little bit of cash in the bank there, because that's really gonna be an issue in the time to come. And what we'll do is we'll bring the conveyor belts up to at least here. Because the next one, we can fit this one right about here. Or we just fit it there. 18 seconds, that's fine. But this one needs 2, which means we can actually fit it here. That's swell. Then electronics, quality check, which we also will need to research more on. Sure, we'll grab it. And yeah, that's sort of the plan of action, and then we'll end up selling them all up here. There's a couple of things we want to research though. The smart junction, we want to get all the way over there, and we also want to get the these ones: enhanced inspection, Q&A specialization, advanced fault diagnostic, rework. All important stuff. Right now we're producing here? No. Where is it? How you look at this? Here. 7 cars an hour? That sounds low. But I'm guessing it's a matter of not having enough resources here and there. Getting more or a better resource flow will also allow us to produce more cars per hour. But yeah, that will be it for today. If you enjoyed, smack the like button. If you guys want to stay up to date with all things average, be sure to subscribe. The button is down there. And if you got any thoughts, comments, suggestions, or questions, please feel free to leave those down below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, cheerio.